Hello, Michael. Happy birthday! We don't have an awful amount of time left together, so I think the time that we do have together, we need to spend quality time together, Michael. Huh? Quality. Good morning, everyone. Guys, today is a very special day. We are going to be celebrating 2 birthdays, not just one, but 2 birthdays. We are celebrating the gorgeous Meg. Meg Lion is turning 22 years of age, and at the same time, we're going to celebrate Icarus, who's turning 20 in a month's time. Yeah, happy birthday, Meg. Happy birthday, Icky. 22 and 20 years old, respectively. Meg is the oldest lion at the sanctuary. Hello, my girl. Oh. Hello, guys. Hello. Oh. Okay, slowly. I can see you are full of beans today because it is cool. 1, 2, and off we go. Happy birthday, my girl. I'm probably going to get pounced on. Oh, it's really cold today. I'm probably going to get pounced on. Happy birthday, my boy. Even though it's not your birthday, it's in a month's time. We're still celebrating your birthday with a walk. And one of the things I wanted to actually say is that about a month ago, oh man, when I was loading Icky, I said this is probably going to be one of the last walks we go on. But this cat has resurrected himself. Clearly his meds are working, because even though he's still a bit stiff on his hindquarters, it definitely, the meds seem to be helping, and he's a happier cat, more active, more willing to go on walks and participate and load in the vehicle. That's always a very big it's a very big indicator of their health, their willingness to get in and out of the car. And look at them too. She's even giving him a bit of a love tap there. Hello, Michael. Happy birthday. Hello, my girl. Hello, my gilly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maggie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray. Hello, my girl. Oh, my goodness gracious. My cap. My cap. My microphone. Happy birthday, gorgeous. Hello. Happy birthday to you. What an auspicious occasion, guys. Meg is 22 years old. I cannot believe I'm saying it. Look at these two. Hello, big boy. Oh, hello, my boy. Come, let's go. You're full of it. I was wondering when the Meg greeting was coming, because the walk really can't start without Meg basically jumping on me, rolling all over me, messing my whole camera system up. Messing it up, my sweetie pie. Mwah. Yes. So, yeah, the coolness, guys, the coolness. When the air temperature drops and the air gets thick and crisp, Meg suddenly, yeah, she gets energy from out of nowhere. And the same with Big Guy. He's also he's just developed this second wind, which is fantastic to see, because normally the cold weather plays havoc on the poor animals, especially the older ones. We all know that the older animals like dogs and cats, domestic at least, when the cold weather hits, their joints really start to hurt, the muscles stiffen up, the bones, everything, you know, becomes that much more stiff and painful. But with these two, it seems to be the opposite. Hello, boy. Look at them. The two lovebirds. And they're so happy together. Really happy cats. Look at that lion. You would not say she's 22. Hey, Meg? I don't know. Who would say you're 22? Still in really, really good physical condition. A few telltale signs of aging that only Daddy can see. Only I can really see those signs of Meg's aging. That's because I know her so well, intimately, for 22 years. Yeah, we've been together 22 years. And this big guy, 20 years. Come here, boy. Oh, there we go, my boy. He's crazy today. Oh boy. Anyway, all good. Oh, one more thing, guys. You can see I'm in a very happy mood today because it's a happy day. But yeah, I'm very pleased to hear from you guys in all the commentary that I don't talk too much. So I'm a bit confused because, you know, some people say I talk too much, and clearly the majority of you want more commentary, or want the commentary. Maybe not more commentary, but yeah, overwhelmingly the response was, Kev, you don't talk too much. You are the conduit to explaining what's going on with the lions, and without the kind of commentary and narration, it's just lions walking and people don't really know what's going on. So they want to know a little bit of background to Icarus and a little bit of background to this gorgeous lioness Meg. And yeah, I'm happy to do that. So glad you guys are liking what you're hearing, and yeah, I'll try and keep it a balance. How's that? That'll be the compromise. Later on in today's video, we will be asking Meg two questions. One is from a supporter of mine, Guy Fano. And I didn't realize Guy Fano, the handle name, is actually a girl. I thought it was a guy, Guy Fano. Anyway, apparently it's a girl. So Guy, I know you'll be watching, Guy Fano, I know you'll be watching this video. And you asked the question, and I will ask Meg to answer it. But that's coming up later, so you're going to have to stay tuned and watch the video a bit longer. Okay, so what does a lioness want on her 22nd birthday? Well, they're not demanding, pretty simple. All she wants is an enrichment walk and to spend time with Kev. So, yeah, I'm a lot of things to a lot of the animals, but probably one of the most important things that I am to these animals is the conduit to a better life. And by that I mean I'm the conduit to allowing these animals to explore different camps, to obviously stimulate them. And then, in my opinion, which is one of the secrets to these lions' longevity, is the fact that I can enable them to go on these enrichment walks and get some, much needed exercise, but obviously mental exercise too, because you just never know what's going to happen on these walks. As I mentioned earlier, Meg, I was actually residing to the fact that I was going to have to be walking this pretty girl on her own in the future, because I thought maybe Icarus wasn't going to want to walk because of his condition. But, yet again, proven wrong by the lions. What's really cool is it's actually been a while since I've been able to do a quality enrichment walk with Meg and Icarus, because of Icarus's condition. And so today I think this is going to be one of the first times that they're exploring this large walking camp with all the water that's around. So we're making our way down to the river. There's a beautiful river, lovely waterfall, just gorgeous. And I think this girl is going to get tired quite quickly, as will Icarus, no doubt. He's just a bit ahead, but I think she's going to tire quite quickly, and we're going to be able to then sit in the shade and have some quality time together. Meg, I can hear the water, so I'm going to actually have a look here, see. She stopped and she was very curious. Oh, let's see if they have a little, I don't know what to film. I think these two are going to have a little jump on each other. Let's see that. Little birthday jump, eh? No, okay. Oh, okay, we're going to leave the water. Should we see the water? Oh, no, I'm going to keep with her. Hello, beautiful. Happy birthday, Maggie. I bet you all the wishes are going to be flooding in, as they should, because this lion has changed people's lives. This lioness and her sister changed my life. Just a quick story. Meg and Amy, sisters, they got sold off to a facility whilst I was on holiday at a previous park I used to work at. And when I came back from my vacation, I went to the enclosure where Meg and Amy usually were, called out their names. They usually came running up to the fence. This time I called Maggie, Amy, and nothing. And so eventually I realized something was up, and went and asked the manager at the time, what's going on? Where's Meg and Amy? And he told me, they needed the space, and that Meg and Amy had been sold. And I was like, no, you can't just sell these animals that are part of the family. Doesn't work like that. And me, in all my naivety back then, believed that this is how it should be. And yeah, I didn't realize at the time what was actually happening and what was actually going on. And so, you know, I said, no, we need to get Meg and Amy back. And so, you know, that's what I did. And I made it my mission to go and visit this place where Meg and Amy had been sold to and basically get these two beautiful lionesses back. Should we go there with Icarus? Yeah, let's go there. And from that day on, it was kind of the beginning of the struggle of me trying to get control of these beautiful animals. And that was a long time ago. Look at that relationship. They're like two beautiful lions that have been together for forever. And it's hard to believe that they haven't been together for that long. I mean, in terms of their lives. I was actually saying to somebody the other day, it's hard to believe that Icarus is the last man standing out of a group of 5 male lions that he used to reside with. It used to be Icarus, Unati, Delta, Aslan, and Gandalf. Those were the 5 stooges. He's trying to figure out what to do. There's a water there, and now he's thinking to himself, I'm not going through there. Oh, hello, my boy. Oh. Oh boy, you're going to have to go through the water. Or not. Maybe you can go around. Okay. He's going to make a plan. Yep. Icarus loves to, his favorite thing about these walks, the Egyptian geese shouting. They're going, what the hell is going on there? There's a human being walking with 2 lions. That's not right. That's crazy. Anyway, so Icarus' favorite pastime about these walks is actually heading to the south and having fun taunting the other lions and animals through the southern fence. That's his absolute blast, and then that's where his walk ends. So he makes it his mission to get there. It's about a 15-minute walk, maybe a bit longer. But yeah, that's his gig. We don't mind. We're happy for him to have his gig. Mrs. Princess Poopa, why are you relaxing already? I know it's your birthday, but you can't you can't relax. Give me my camera back, you horrible girl. She's relaxing. Are you relaxing on your birthday, my darling? Hey? Yeah. Oh, you hear the car, but this is all wet here, my girl. It's all wet. Do you think that's a free ride? Is this as far as you're going? The Uber. Water has subsided, guys, a bit. You can see. Oh, you can hear the waterfall there. Yeah. This used to be flowing with water. I'm just going to follow her. Yeah. Meggie? Meg. Yeah. Let's go down here. Yeah. One thing about Meg. Yo, let's go. Oh, yeah. Meggie. Yeah. Yeah. How stunning this is. This is what they get to enjoy, guys. Going on the walks. Beautiful little dam there, natural dam. Yeah, Meggie. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Meggie. This is not hard for her to get across. So she doesn't really, yeah, Maggie. She doesn't really like to, come, yeah, she doesn't really like to jump anymore, and that's obviously she'll probably prove me wrong. Yeah, yeah, come here, yeah, 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 go, yeah. I'm just going to drink some water first. Yeah. It's very interesting. Fresh river water. Yeah. Yeah, just walk over. Just walk over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Meg. She's actually making life rather difficult for herself. It would be easier if she just crossed here, because it's actually not a very... Oh, now we are absolutely slashing it through this like quagmire. Oh, thank God I'm in my Zamberlins, which are completely waterproof. Okay, she's kind of through there. Oh man, this doesn't get any easier. Oh, it's disgusting. Meg's like 4x4ing through here. Oh man. All right, I think we're through. I think like a little splash around in the mud, hey Meg? That road's a lot drier. The road's a lot drier than it was a few weeks back. As you can see, I'm wearing my Lion print hoodie because it's actually pretty chilly, probably about 5 degrees. You can see the breath, the steam in my breath, yeah, the air is very crisp and cold, so kind of like makes breathing a little more tricky. So yeah, winter's definitely taken hold, but we are actually thankful that winter's hit because it was a long, wet, hot summer. See, my shoes are all... But these shoes are really good with this BOA system. They are completely waterproof. Insane. You can stand. They really served me well, guys. I've just come back from Rwanda a couple of weeks ago, going to see the mountain gorillas. So yeah, look out for that video, guys. It's going to be spectacular. That'll be initially out as a members video, and then later on we will release parts of it to the core channel, but yeah, that's going to be much later on. So it's part of what we deliver to our members for their, you know, the contribution that they make to the channel. We make really exclusive content for them, and it's pretty awesome. If you ask any other members on the channel what their thoughts are of being a member or a Pride leader, which is the next tier, you will no doubt get the same answer, that it's well worth the couple of bucks a month for what is given to you guys as members. So there's my little members plug. There's my little merch plug. It's the Lion shirt, but not only am I wearing that, guys, because this is a celebration of Meg and Icarus. I'm also wearing my Icarus print shirt. This is Icarus. It was fashioned off his image, and man oh man, guys, this Icarus print shirt is my favorite t-shirt of all time. I'm just telling you that. It's such a cool shirt. The colors are just unbelievably vibrant and just perfect. They complement each other just so brilliantly. Really proud of it. Proud of the company Teamel. Proud to be associated with a company that's ethos is about sustainability. That's really cool. So often we see t-shirts made by big manufacturers in all shapes and sizes, and then at the end of the season they've got tons and tons of this clothing that doesn't exactly get given to the poor. In fact, it's quite the opposite. A lot of this clothing lands up in landfill, which is kind of crazy. So what a waste of resources, water, just time and money. Whereas with the Teamel concept, you like the t-shirt, you go on the site, or the hoodie, it's all made from sustainable cotton or sourced materials, and like the cap. I'm giving all my merch a good plug today. You know why? It's Meg's birthday. So that's right, Meg. Go and buy yourself some merch to support old Meg. That's a good idea. Thanks for that idea, Meg. Buy yourself a cap. Beautiful cap with the new logo. Lion shirt and the Icarus shirt. But as I was saying, what's really cool about the stuff at Tmall is it's made to order. So you order what you want, you order your size, and then and only then will they go and manufacture it. And then it gets delivered to you. And when you have worn your garment thoroughly and it's worn out, you can scan the QR code and they will then courier that item back to them, Tmall, and then they'll remanufacture that into another item of clothing. It's a circular economy. It's really, really cool. So there we go. Go and check it out. Got about 100 meters till we hit the boundary fence, and I can see Meg has spotted Thor's group, and so she's going to go and support Icarus. Icarus normally gets wound up, so you just got to leave him be. But that's what, knowing the characters of the animals is about. You got to know what they like and what they don't like. So so one of the questions that came in, and this was from Guy Fano, is recently they saw a video of a male lion climbing a tree. I think it was in the Kruger Park, and she was just wondering why this is not a more common occurrence for lions to climb trees. She's seen Nej and Gabby climb trees, so have I. Nej and Gabby are quite light set lions. They're not big like Meg. Meg's like a very large, let me not use the word large, she gets offended. So it's a very tall, she's a very tall lioness. She is quite a thick, like a well developed, she's got large muscle mass, Meg. Always had this really impressive body. So Nej and Gabby are a lot lighter set, or what I like to refer to as gracile, not robust, and so they are a lot more agile in their climbing abilities. But lions are not adept at climbing. They're really not, and especially male lions. Male lions are just too clumsy and muscular. So when you see a male lion in a tree, it really just looks quite hilarious. And the video that I actually saw was posted by a good friend of mine, Rodney Nombakana. Go and check him out, Nombakana Tours and Safaris, or Safaris and Tours. I'm not sure which way it is, but go and check him out, Nombakana. And so I think he came across this lion in a tree, this male lion, and this male lion was hell-bent on stealing a leopard's impala carcass. And it got it. I was really impressed. Climbed the tree, very unsure of his footing, got to the top, got the impala carcass, and then I just had to keep quiet there because it was just such a sweet moment between between Icarus and Meg. So he gets to the top of the tree. Come, boy, leave them alone. Come, hey, Icky. Oh. Now he's going back for more. He's going back to cause more trouble. No, he hasn't had enough. Now he's going to roar. He normally does this. He's going to roar at them, boy. Ooh. Meg supporting, always has a supporting role of her bow. So this male lion gets to the top of the tree and successfully steals the impala carcass, and then he starts to make his way down, but it's really clumsy. And then the last like 2 meters he kind of stumbles out the tree, drops the carcass, and you can hear all the guests on the back of the safari vehicle laughing, and then the lion looks up with this dumbfounded expression on his face, like wondering why they're laughing at him. So that was quite a funny clip. Go and check it out. But anyway, so to answer that question, Guy Fano, it's because, yes, exactly as you indicated, they are not adept at climbing at all because of their muscular structure. They're not very light, very heavy, and they don't really navigate trees that well. But I will say this, in Kenya, in Lake Manyara, and other parts like Tarangire, especially Lake Manyara, the lions there are really well known for climbing trees. They're actually called the tree climbing lions of Lake Manyara. So you know, if you're ever there, go and check them out. And they whole prides of lions, guys, climb the trees. And really, what they found is it's pretty much to get away from the biting flies. So they find at that level of the trees, the flies don't really like to come because of the little air flowing currents that are there, and so they find a respite from the biting flies, which is quite smart. It's an adaptation, Meg. All right. Cool. Happy birthday. Is this what you want for your birthday? This is what she wants for her birthday. She wants to sit here and terrorize Thor's group. Or remember what it was like to be that young once, eh? 12 years ago. Crazy. It's quite, I'd say sad. I suppose it is sad in a way. It's quite sad to see. Is I remember this lioness being able to walk for kilometer after kilometer. I mean, some walks that we would venture on would last hours, and they would literally walk 15 kilometers. Amy, no problemo. Nowadays, yeah, I don't even think she walks 2 kilometers and she's really tired. So, you know, it's what happens when you become a granny. Now she's grooming, cleaning her muddy paws. Typical of cats, they don't like to be dirty. So you're putting her tongue to good use. So incredible how effective that tongue is. Such a useful tongue with the tiny little spiny processes on it called papilla, but they are very coarse, just like your domestic cat's tongue, but just imagine, like 100 times bigger. But super effective. Look how clean that paw is. That paw was dirty like that paw, and she'll clean that paw now. But look at that, how clean that paw is. What an effective tool. And so it's, tongue's used for grooming, obviously. And she goes again. Can reach most hard to get spots. And for those spots that she can't get to, under the face here and on the neck, she relies on him. That's why it's very important for these lions to be in social groups. And when they live in a captive environment, obviously it's important for them to get along. But like in the case of Bongani, when his partner, now Suja, lifetime friend, is passed on, I need to fulfill that role. So I've got my little brush, like you all know, and then I will brush his mane in those hard to reach spots, so we can keep him looking in tip-top condition, even though he's so old. So yeah, look at that paw. She's cleaning that one now. That was the dirty paw. What actually sparked that roaring session, now she's going to come and take out her frustrations on me, no doubt. Yeah. Hello, my girl. Oh, oh. Hello, my girlie. Hello, my girl. I'm literally under this girl in a lion sandwich. So Maggie. So actually what happens, I'll explain now. No. Don't grab that. Get under the chin. So what happened there, just to explain, is that she's had this roaring session with her partner, Icky. And then, actually, before I even get into that, what triggered that whole roaring session was the striped hyena making an appearance. And then Thor got really peed off and started running up and down the fence, which then triggered her, triggered him. They all started roaring. Then after the roaring session, she was looking for some confirmation, like from her pride members, that we are like as thick as thieves. So kind of it's like this head bumping, rubbing, rolling, grooming session. And that is, 22 years of being part of Meg's family. She really sees me as part of her pride. And I think anyone who's followed the story will understand Meg's absolute love. I mean, I don't like to you'll know that I don't like to use the word love, because I think they love in a different way to humans. It's not the same kind of love. It's an affectionate kind of bond. Let's call it that. I know people will write in and say it is love, but yeah, I think it's different. Anyway, let's just leave it at that. Ooh, how do those two find their way in here? So there's two warthogs that have just found their way into this area, and I don't think they've seen Meg. They might have seen me. They're there, but she's not fast enough. She's not fast enough these days. There they go. 1, 2, gone. She couldn't even be bothered to go chasing them. Well, that's enrichment, hey? So that's what these walks are about. You know, just that little encounter just gets her adrenaline going and gets her all excited. She stops for a moment and kind of reminisces of a younger Meg chasing after animals. But yeah, those days are gone, unfortunately. And I can't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about the bond. Anyway, that's done. The bond of Meg. It was Meg and Amy and Kevin. Now it's Meg and Kevin and Icarus. And Icarus has become more and more elusive as he's got older. Much less. He was never the most interactive lion, never the most affectionate. But as he's got older, he's just become less and less affectionate, especially with me. Very affectionate with Meg, but still not overly affectionate like I've seen with other male lions who are really affectionate, like Vaetsi can be super affectionate, and Bobcat can also be super affectionate. So yeah, anyway, that is what it is. Yeah, just reminiscing about this beautiful lion and the adventures we've been on. Wow, we have done so much together in the 22 years. Yeah, maybe I can ask Dan, my editor, to, you know, maybe put a few magical moments from the past. Unfortunately, a lot of the earlier kind of footage, when they were a lot younger, we didn't have the access to these amazing cameras like the GoPro and cell phones that could record such great footage. Back in the early days, there was nothing. You had to record on these little DV cams as we knew them, or even DVD cams. So it was expensive. Management of footage was expensive. So you didn't just roll willy-nilly and record hours and hours of footage. And then a lot of my photos of the girls when they were younger got stolen on a hard drive. Thieves broke in, and you know, backing up wasn't a thing you did back then as a youngster, and boom, all those pictures of the girls when they were younger, gone. So yeah, sadly, but I'm sure Dan will do a good job of creating some of the wonderful memories with Meg and Amy, because Amy would have also been 22 today. Yeah, it will be cool, super cool, as we reminisce and think about the fact that actually we don't have that much time left, you know, Meg. I don't think you know. She doesn't care. But we think about these things as humans, and every time I see her, I can't help but think about it and think that, yeah, we don't have an awful amount of time left together. So I think the time that we do have together, we need to spend quality time together, my girl. Huh? Quality. Yes, quality time. Meggery. What a gorgeous lioness. Hey, look at this! Slowly. I should have gone to the ground, hey? Oh my God. Tell you, I'm way too slow to run after these lines. So there's old Amy enjoying some fresh buck poop, getting all that lovely smell all over her body. Ooh, is that nice.